All right, this custom training is for SR Homes on your brand new newsletter template. That's pretty simple to use, actually. This I'm logged in as you guys actually here, so you'll see just go to the newsletter tab. This is all just kind of basic info. Tell us where the email is coming from, if they reply to it, who are they replying to. And this schedule here was actually set in your setup form. That's something we can always change if we need to. So basically, pretty simple stuff. You're just going to go in and tell it what subscribers you want. This will be loaded, of course, once we get your list in. The topic is a pre-prepared topic. So you'll see that if you just come in here and select from one of our very large list of topics, it will actually go in and fill in pictures, nice colorful pictures, a good story. These are all custom written. So you can be sure that these aren't just pulled from another source where somebody's already seen these. These are ours. So you'll go through, kind of pick something. You can even give it a topic name. You can even clear it out and put your own topic in there. So this is totally customizable for you if you have something you're focusing on that month. The next part here, this is kind of where you preview it. This throws out your topic, built into there. This is that sidebar. This is kind of where that little customization piece comes in. That's what this is, edit newsletter sidebar, and pre-prepared a nice little piece of HTML here. And so if we just go into here and under HTML, drop that in, now we've got our design. So this is what's going to show up in that little spot. Now this is just an example, of course. If you had this built out where each of these were a frame or a window, basically their own little picture, you could take and you could just right click on it. You'll notice it says change image. So each image that's displayed here I can change to something else very simply. And I can do it from the internet or I can do it from my computer. And then you'll notice now, there it is. There's that little piece of custom advertising or pictures that you want to put in there. So this is how you get that in there. Basically, you're just going to drop in your own HTML. Right click, change any pictures. You can even use that same piece of HTML over and over again just by doing that little thing here where you right click and change the image. So you don't always have to build this thing out if you have kind of a standard you go with. But once you are finished and this thing looks like you want, and by that I mean you've looked at it here and you've sent a test email to yourself and looked at it on your browser. Once you are finished, at the very end here, you'll see a little thing that says save, and when you click save, that tells us on the 25th this newsletter is ready to go out, and we'll pull the trigger on it and make sure that it goes out the correct way. Of course, if you have questions about this along the way, please reach out to support at topbuildersolutions.com, and we will be happy to answer any questions you might have. I'm going to make this video available to you so that you can always reference it should you need it. And that does it. Thank you very much.